Ready.
All right, welcome Brooke Henderson and Lexi Thompson to the Media Center. For those on the Zoom chat, just let me know if you have a question and I'll call on you. But welcome everyone to the Dial Great Lakes Bay Invitational. I think top of mind for everybody is how this partnership came about this year. Who reached out to who, and how excited are you guys to just be playing together?
Well, I've always thought Lexi was super cool. So this is really fun for me to get to play with her this week. And it's actually been like a couple of years. We talked about it, and our dads talked about it a little bit.
Maybe
and
more
then,
than we did.
Yeah, and then we had other partners and stuff. But this year seemed like a great year, so here we are.
Awesome. Did you reach out to her, Lexi, or Brooke reach out to you, or your
I think
dad?
it was it wasn't our dads doing that. I think it was a mutual happening for the last few years, and it just kind of worked out this year. We've had partners in the past, and I've played with Brooke a bunch individually, but it's it's exciting to be able to team up with her this week and have some fun.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. I'm sure you guys have been in the same group together tons of times before, but now you get to sort of lean on each other and play with each other. How is that different for you both?
We have played with each other a bunch, in the same group, but being able to play some team golf, I think golf needs that a lot more, and fans really enjoy that as well. But to be able to team up with her and kind of feed off each other's energy and see how it goes out there and just have some fun, it'll be great. She's an amazing player, obviously, so happy to be by her side as a partner.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to. I asked you one. Brooke, maybe you can answer this one. How do you guys' games complement each other? You've seen each other in the practice round, I'm sure, but how do you think? What are your strengths versus her strengths, and how do you complement each other out there on the course?
I think we're similar in a lot of ways. Ball striking is definitely a big strength for both of us. Lexi definitely hits it a lot further than I do, which is nice to have a partner that does that. And I think, the thing with alternate shot, you really kind of got to ham and egg it sometimes. And, hopefully if one of us needs the other one to bail us out, we can step up to the plate there. But I think, it's just kind of finding the right energy and momentum, and I think that's really fun about team play. And I haven't really had a lot of opportunity to play in a lot of team events, so that's why I love this event here. And just trying to get the right energy, trying to chase some birdies, and see what happens.
Ham and egging is a phrase we hear a lot. That's number one, Jeff. Write it down. Lexi, you have played in a lot of team events. When Solheim Cup's coming up this year, how do you use sort of this experience to help prepare for that, big upcoming event this year?
I think team golf is so much fun. I've gotten to do it as a junior and amateur golfer as well, and it just brings out, I feel, a whole different atmosphere and energy on the golf course, and a whole different side of the player as well. I thoroughly enjoy, especially when I'm representing my country. There's nothing like it. But to be able to pair up with Brooke, I know she hasn't been able to get the opportunity of playing team golf as much, and that's why she loves this event so much. So Dow does a great job with it, but I think it'll definitely help, even though Brooke won't be on Solheim, but it's the same. You're paired up with somebody, you see how their games are, and just try to relate it to somebody else's, and personality-wise as well. That's a big part of it.
Awesome. Last question. I know I'm hogging the mic. For Brooke, using this opportunity, are you using this opportunity to sort of prepare for Evian next week, where you'll be the defending champ? How is your game this week going into that major?
I'm really excited to go back to Evian next week. Being defending champion is always really cool, especially at a major championship. So looking forward to the opportunity to going back there, and I feel like this is a great way to lead into it, kind of get the game in great shape, and talked about that energy and momentum, and hopefully finding some of that here this week and taking it into France, and then at the British Open in a few weeks after that. So it's a great stretch of golf coming up, and this is a great way to kickstart it.
Awesome. Any questions from you, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Can we use the mic? Sorry, just so our transcriptionist can catch on.
Dan Chalk with the Midland Daily News. How many times have each of you played this event in the past, and what have you learned from it going into this year?
This will be my third time. Different partners each time. Lena Sharp in 2019, which was a lot of fun. I think we finished fifth, which was cool. And then Inji Chan 2 years ago. And then now I'm excited to have Lexi this year.
I've played in it however many years it's been here. It's just a very special event. So, I think any opportunity you're able to play team golf being such an individual sport, we don't get this opportunity very often. So it's always different, and, you learn each other's game, and I'd say it's more enjoyable. It's not so cutthroat, but at the same time, we want to go out there and win and make birdies and have an exciting round. So it's not a matter of, I guess, learning, but enjoying, the energy that gets brought out in this tournament.
One more question. We just spoke with Jane Park and Paula Creamer, and Jane talked a lot about her daughter Grace and how all the players in tour have been supportive of her family. Can you talk about what's your observations on that?
Yeah, I think, we all love Pete, Jane, and Grace, and just trying to support them in any way we can out here on tour. And it's really fun for us to see them, all three of them, out here this week, because we've definitely missed Jane the last few years. And Grace, this is the first event I've seen her at in a long time, so it's really exciting for me to see that, and hopefully just things keep getting better for all of them.
Yeah, they're an amazing family in general. I think everybody out here loves Jane and Pete, especially now Grace as well. And we're all one big family, and any way that we can help out each other, and especially in that way and make a difference to their family, we're always there for them. So I was at their charity event a few weeks ago or wherever that was, and it's such a special night. We want to help out in any way that we can because we all love their family. So.
Thanks.
I have a few questions. I'm Ray Akers. I'm with Double Eagle Golf. Ladies, you broke another record, at least the LPGA. You busted down another barrier at Pebble Beach. And that's another one of those golf courses. I said, the women have never played there. I thought that over the years, and you're there, and I'm like, that must have really been awesome to play such a great golf course on an important stage, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great for the women's game to get to play these incredible venues, and I think it helps our game so much in terms of more media attention, more fans came out, and I think a lot of people watched the coverage. One, just because it was Pebble Beach, and then two, they got to see great golf. So it's really exciting for us, and we look forward to more exciting venues in the future.
Talking about breaking down barriers and that, you think if they ever had a doubles tournament, either with the PGA Champions or the PGA Tour, I bet you that would not only that would really bring an extra spring to the game of golf. I mean, it'd probably raise a lot of money, and don't you think?
I think so, for sure. I mean, we have the team event towards the end of the year in December, the Grant Thornton. So I think that's exciting for the women's game and men's game. I think fans will absolutely love that, to get a mixed tournament and a team format as well. So, getting to see the guys play and be right next to them and pair up with each other, it's different, it's fun, and I think fans will absolutely enjoy it. And I think more events like that will come.
One final question. With Solheim coming up, I know with the big loss a couple years ago when we were there, I know that you've really got to be pumped up to do something about that. And you hadn't played a lot of golf up to this point of the year, playing this event and playing up in Europe. I think that's going to give you a ton of points, a lot of momentum as you go into that tournament and turn things around.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I haven't played too much golf leading up to this, but anytime I can represent my country, it's my number one goal to be on that team. It brings out a whole other side of my game just because I know I'm representing my country and I have teammates by my side. So, but every time I tee it up, I'm not only playing for myself, I feel like I'm representing my country. So I do the best I can, and that's all I can do.
All right, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Good luck this season.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.